morning, everybody. It's Brooke with Mrs. Cog Hill Farm on a chilly morning. Right now it's 37 degrees. It's a little after 6 and coldest temperatures we've had thus far this year. So today's a little bit different for me. Gonna go away from the farm, but first I've got to get everybody fed and taken care of so we can do just that. Got Dee Dee and the whole crew this morning. Foxy, Bandit, Rocky. They're enjoying these cooler temperatures. But going on a trip today, so y'all are gonna really enjoy this. Hope everything goes as planned. I'll tell you more about it in just a few minutes. Good morning, Nugget. How are you this morning, buddy? See Goldie coming from the other side. Get you and your goose friends fed this morning, taken care of. All right. I don't know why, but since she has started laying eggs, this is Goldie coming up the hill. Since she started laying eggs, I'm finding that they're not eating the ratite food, which is designed for emus, but more so the laying crumble, which is perfectly fine. They can eat either one. It's just the emu food is designed specifically for emus, but for whatever reason, they're preferring the laying crumble. Got to get a glimpse of this beautiful buggy with a mom that's fallen over. I wonder who had anything to do with that happening. Boys, y'all didn't have anything to do with that, did you? Oh no, not Mr. Rocky. All right, got 2 of them knocked over. Got to get those back up. They sure are playing hard this morning. They're enjoying this cooler weather. Even Miss Foxy's out taking her stroll this morning. And of course, you can't forget Dee Dee. Dee Dee's got to come to the barn. Good morning, honey. Miss Jessie, how are y'all doing? I know you always come to the fence first thing and want your lovins. Jessie too, here she comes. Come here, Miss Jessie, and give you some loving. Did you sleep good last night? Dogs are coming up to the fence and she really doesn't know what to think about that. Did you sleep good last night, girl, you and Miss Honey? I know, Honey needs loving too. Well, we gotta go get everybody fed because I am going on a little trip today. And y'all can't go with me. You just stay here and guard the farm and I'll tell you all about it when we get back. That work? So while the babies and Miss Capri have their breakfast, I gotta tell y'all a little something that's going on with Peaches. I don't really know what she's thinking, but for the past few nights, here Peaches, for the past few nights, Peaches has been sleeping in the wrong stall, and I have no idea why. She is usually across the barn in the other stall with all the goats, but she has chose to come in this side with the babies and Capri, and that's where I found her asleep for the past few mornings. And it may have something to do with her new book. So Jason and I have wanted to have a children's book for the longest time. We have wanted to, we did not know how to go about creating a children's book, but we had a local author reach out to us that lives literally right down the road from us, less than 5 miles away. Illustrator, author, and he wanted to do a children's book for us in conjunction with us. And we were ecstatic because this is something we had wanted to do for so long and just didn't know how to do it. So Peaches has the first book that's available for the children's books. It is called Peaches, Peaches. And in the book, Peaches actually lost her peaches. So she goes around the farm and she's searching for her missing peaches. And maybe that's what's going on with the stall. Maybe she's trying to reenact the book where she loses her peaches, and maybe she thinks that they're in this stall somewhere and she just hadn't found them yet. But anyway, the book is available on our website at www.coghillfarm.com or Amazon. You can simply search Cog Hill Farm on Amazon and order the book from there. All right, Peaches. I don't see any peaches in that breakfast that you're eating. So maybe you did not find the missing peaches. But you'll have to read the book to find out where you did find them. Well, we can't forget about Moody and Mildred because, well, they got to eat too. So get these two fed and we will be on our way. Here you go, big man. Here you go, Mildred. Y'all always have to swap, don't you? Moody always thinks Mildred is better. All right, girls and boys, y'all ready to go out into the big wide world this morning? Everybody feeling good on this cool morning? Yeah, y'all go out and do some running. Warm your bodies up. I bet it won't take long. Paris is already in high gear. The rest of y'all are coming out kind of slow. All right, y'all, I'm going away from the farm today. So Topper, you know, you got to take care of everybody. They tend to, well, they act up when I'm away. So take care of everybody. Make sure the farm is ran smoothly. And I'll tell y'all all about it when I get back. Okay, Boots? Y'all watch Rocky. He acts like nobody can see him. He gets down real low and he creeps along and then he runs and jumps on Bandit. So you see behind me, I've got the big trailer hooked up. And that is because my friend Catherine over at G&G Farm, who is the only deer rehabber in the state of Alabama, has to release her babies this morning. She rehabs the deer from a very young age, providing whenever they're brought to her, and when it comes time, which is now, she has to release them back into the wild. But she spends a whole lot of time caring for these babies, so it must be very difficult when it comes time to actually release them. But it's the rules, and she has to do that. So I'm going to help her out today by driving the trailer to a location where they can be released and off into the wild they go. It's going to be hard on her, I know, but it has to be done. So, you know, what are friends for? All right, y'all, Catherine at G&G Farm, we are here, and today's the day, right?
Today's the day. It's kind of bittersweet for me.
Well, I said earlier I knew it was going to be hard for you, and I'm along for moral support as well as helping you get these deer released into the wild.
Yeah, I didn't sleep a lot last night, hence the bags, but, you know, and I got up this morning and, I don't want to get emotional, but said my goodbyes, and so now I've got them hemmed up, and now's the fun part.
We got to get them loaded. How long have you been rehabbing these deer? What month did you start?
June.
June. So from June until the middle of October, I almost said the center of October,
yeah.
You have had these babies and they've been under your mama wing.
Yes.
Since they didn't have a mama to take care of them for whatever reason, Catherine has stepped in and done all of that. So they got to go though. They can't stay in your backyard. That's illegal. You have to do what you are set out to do, and that is rehab them. With that being done, on to getting them loaded and taken to
an undisclosed location.
That's right. They will be released into the wild and they can do their own thing.
Yes, be a deer.
That's right. Be a deer. It has to happen. So, you ready?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, well, let's get them loaded and hopefully it goes smooth. I'm not anticipating it to go smooth.
I'm not anticipating. You ever tried to pick up a wild deer?
No, well, I actually haven't even seen the deer. So this is going to be new to me.
They're a lot bigger than they were when they were babies.
I bet so.
And a lot heavier and a lot wilder.
And a lot, well, yeah, all that. All right, let's go.
All right, let's do it.
They are loaded up and we are about to head on the road to go release these babies. It did go, I guess, pretty smooth. Could have gone better, could have gone worse, but nonetheless, they're all loaded up and off we go.
I think am I doing it?
All right, so we have arrived at our undisclosed location where the deer can be deer and do their own thing out in the wild. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't shed any tears.
I shed them in the truck on the way here.
Well, you know, I must say that you're a dang good woman, and I'm happy to call you my friend because you have done a wonderful job rehabbing these deer who would not be here if it wasn't for you.
Well, I'm happy that they get to be free and do their deer thing.
That's
and
right.
Live
Wild
the
and
way
free.
God meant them to live. So
And
wild and free.
this is the bad part of it, is
Yeah.
you got to let them go.
So
And,
I'm tearing up.
well, I'm right here with you, and I didn't have any part of raising them.
Opens up easier. Hey, babies. Y'all ready?
Is it okay if I video in here?
It is.
Okay.
Come on, let's go eat. I got your feed.
They're probably not going to come past me.
No, you may have to go run them out.
You want me to go behind them?
Yeah, go ahead. Go in behind them and they'll come out.
All right, babies. This is y'all's day. How many do we have in here? 6. 6 babies. All right, y'all, go ahead. It's okay. It's okay. Y'all are free. Y'all are free. Go ahead. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I know it, sweeties. Look, it's the big wide world. Your mama is over there. Not your mama dear, but your mama Catherine. She's going to pour y'all some food out there where y'all can go and let's see. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's okay. Come on, baby. Come on. There you go. All right, y'all are okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's the big wide world. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. 2 more. Let's see, babies. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. There you go. Come on. There you go. There we go. Oh my goodness. What a wonderful sight. And Miss Catherine over there with her bag of feed that she's going to leave for them, so they will kind of associate this with home base. There's a river back behind Catherine that they can have all the access in the world of fresh water and be wild and do what they intended to do. Oh my goodness, aren't they precious? There they go,
They'll be released to their own herd.
off into the woods. Well, y'all, I'm back at my farm. Catherine's back at her farm, and she doesn't have any deer to care for anymore. So kind of a bittersweet day for her. you know, just knowing all the work that she has put into raising those orphaned fawns from little bitty babies, sucking a bottle, to getting them on grain and becoming wild animals is quite a transformation. So, you know, I can't say enough about her and her love for animals. You have to have a special place in your heart for people that spend that much time rehabbing to get an animal to where it can be released. And otherwise, without her, she is the only deer rehabber in the state of Alabama. So without her, those little lives wouldn't be here. And you just have to thank her for allowing that to happen. So y'all don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and go over to Catherine's channel, G&G, give her some love. She wanted me to do the video. She just didn't think she had it in her to record and talk about it. She did shed some tears, and I was happy to do so, and I was also happy to go on the trip with her to let those little babies live their life. And until next time, y'all be good.